Hello everyone, welcome to Very Real News. Okay, it's been another while, so we're back. So I'm Neil, and welcome back to the channel where we turn high-level policy talk into plain English. And today we're diving into the closing session of the 2025 Aspen Security Forum, officially titled The Long View from Aspen. So, 4 former US national security chiefs, 1 stage, 0 teleprompters. What did they really say about America's next decade of power, war, and peace at this year's Aspen Security Forum? Stick around, because I'm breaking it all down, no spin, right now. Okay, so let's see a picture. Okay, so this is the Security Forum as a closing session. Okay, so welcome, let's see. So there is a quick roll call of the heavy hitters. So first there is Dr. Condoleezza Rice. This is well known, she is the former Secretary of State. And Dr. Robert Gates, former Defense Secretary and CIA Director. And Dr. Mark Esper, also former Defense Secretary. And also Jake Sullivan, he's the former National Security Advisor. So the moderator is veteran journalist Steve Clements. So picture a packed Aspen ballroom, cameras rolling, and absolutely no one pulling punches. Why this session matters? So think of it as an end-of-year board meeting for U.S. grand strategy. So these 4 have run wars, built alliances, and fought bureaucratic dragons. If you care about defense budgets, China, Ukraine, or why Congress never seemed to pass a bill on time, this is your highlight reel. So big takeaway number 1, the scoreboard on 80 years of U.S. leadership. So we can see that Condoleezza Rice kicks the things off with a reality check. The post-1945 liberal order has mostly worked. No World War III. And an explosion of global prosperity. Great. And she's caused out 4 dark riders generated by uneven globalization. So they are populism, nativism, isolationism, and protectionism. Her blunt line is, if we don't fix the distribution of opportunity at home, the world order we built won't hold. So big takeaway number 2, are alliances still worth it? Robert Gates came ready with recipes. So Afghanistan's fall, painful lesson. But look at NATO's bounce back. Finland and Sweden printed to join, and European defense spending is up. And Ukraine's fight is the cheapest way to blunt Russian aggression without a single US soldier in the line of the fire. So in Gates' words, alliances are a bargain compared with the fighting alone. So we can see the NATO expansion map here. So you can have a vivid impression of how NATO is expanding and Finland is joining. Okay, so big takeaway number 3, Washington's execution deficit. So here is where the knives came out. Gates slammed the Capitol Hill for governing by last minute, continuing resolutions. Those stopgap budgets that freeze new programs. Quote, you can't modernize the military on 1-year contracts. Esper piled on, calling the Pentagon's own acquisition rules a 20,000-page anchor. Jake Sullivan zoomed out, even when Congress throws money at a problem. Think the CHIPS, the CHIPS Act and Science Act. Projects stall on the ground. Environmental reviews, local zoning, labor shortages, and the diagnosis from all 4, America is great at identifying threats and terrible at converting cash into concrete results. So big takeaway number 4, soft power gets hard-edged. Rice wants to fold US aid into the State Department to cut layers, and Sullivan warns if we slash aid, China will, gradually fill in the vacuum. Translation. Humanitarian dollars are now strategic ammunition, and expect future U.S. assistance to come with tougher metrics and a clear counter-China rationale. So lightning round, and one priority each. So we can have a Mark Asper's opinion. We can say that he's saying rebuild bipartisan consensus. No consensus, no strategy. And Jake Sullivan, in one word, regain America's ability to build big and build fast. And Robert Gates' prime words are purge the bureaucratic arteries, real reform, not new paperwork. And so lastly, we come to Condoleezza Rice. Her words are fixed opportunity gap. Education and skills are national security. So what it means for 2026 and beyond. So we can see first, Navy shipbuilding surge. If Congress finally approves the multi-year buys, and expect more house in the Pacific and faster, and aid with recipes. Future U.S. development deals will likely demand measurable returns, tightening space for China's Belt and Road, and build fast legislation. Watch for a bipartisan package that marries defense spending, infrastructure permits, and high-skill visas. And domestic renewal, whether it's community colleges or child tax credits, social policy is officially part of the grand strategy playbook. So why you should care? If you're in Asia, this shapes your security calculus. And in Europe, your defense budget just got political color. And for Americans, your student loan debate and local factory permits are suddenly matters of national security. So call to action. All right, that's the download. Question of the day. Which of those 4 priorities, consensus, build fast, and bureaucratic purge, or opportunity gap, do you think is the most urgent? Drop your answer in the comments. I read every single one. And if you got value from this breakdown, hit the like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss the next deep dive. Because policy, doesn't have to be boring, and geopolitics doesn't have to be a guessing game. I'm Neil. Stay curious, stay informed, and I'll see you in the next video.